What's poppin', Slick Block? It's your boy, D.W.G, and we're back with some more Trails of Heroes, Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Last time we were playing, we found the Jaeger dropouts and Gideon. Alright. Apparently the Jaeger dropouts were a part of a mercenary group known as Bugbear, and they were planning on this huge mission being their jump off into true Jaegerdom, but then we came and we spoiled their plans. Unfortunately, Gideon, the mastermind behind the operation, was able to escape and possibly force the Imperial and Republic into war. But we're about to find out if that's exactly what happens. Because I say as soon as he ran, we should have informed her grandfather what was happening, and that would have put people on the lookout. It might not be too late. It might be too late. Same day, 1500. The job wasn't done until the war started. Like, that's vicious. Sir, I have bad news. We contacted the Republic Army about the group we apprehended, but they're unconvinced that they were responsible. I can't say that I blame them. It sounds as though they sustained far greater damage than we did. Steel. Does that mean the Republic Army is preparing to attack? Unfortunately so. I believe one of their armored airborne division has completed battle preparations. At this rate, an armed conflict may be inevitable. No. If only we could find a way to negotiate with them. Did you actually get anything out of those guys you captured? Like, who the guy in the glasses who ran off was? No, we know they were paid very well, but were kept largely in the dark about their client and his objectives. By the way, who are you? Oh, me? Just who are you anyway? That man in the glasses called you one of the children. I also remember something about a silver puppeteer and a white rabbit or something like that. Very suspicious. Now. What to do? I'm not really supposed to tell anyone about my affiliation. Affiliation? Your what? Affiliation? Wait, are you? You're probably dead on. Yay, you finally came. I thought you were never going to show up. Lecter? It's probably Lecter. Sorry. I have some things to take care of in Crossvale. Sorting out an office of those scary people? Or for those scary people? Yeah, pretty much. Who are you? Setting aside the lack of uniform, I'm assuming you're also a member of the military. That's correct. Lecter Arundel. I feel like he's important. Captain Lecter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division. I've come to assume responsibility for the negotiations with the Republican Army. What? The Intelligence Division? So you're Captain Lecter. And what I've heard is true. It sounds like the situation will be in good hands. The negotiation with the Republican government are already underway. It'd be in all of our best interest to avoid unnecessary conflicts, especially with the trade conference only 2 months away, and that's what they bombed. His Excellency the Chancellor is of the same opinion. His Excellency. That's a weird name to give the Chancellor. That's a weird title, I mean. His Excellency the Chancellor. I don't know, man. It seems like Mafia's father is really grabbing hold of power hard and fast. I see. Should have known the Blood and Iron Chancellor's name would surface sooner or later. So that's the stance of the reformist factious leader. His face might make you wake up in cold sweats, But he's pretty fun for an old guy, really. Anyway, just leave this to us. We'll have it sorted out in no time. So you've been taking good care of that little pipsqueak for us too. Cheers. Boo, I'm no pipsqueak. Oh well, bye-bye. It was fun getting to know you all. Hope we can see each other again sometime. Hold on. Wait If she laughed as they turned around the left, that would have been perfect. Just like a childish, gleeful laughter as the doors closed and they rang in the metal hallway. Isn't the Intelligence Division the branch of the Imperial Army responsible for gathering and processing information? They're not as upright as their name might suggest. They deal more in espionage and intelligence gathering. The Provincial Army fears them as much as they do the railway military police. Figured as much. I just can't believe a child like her is part of the army. I see. So she's one of the Iron Bloods. Sir, that's quite an imposing name. The Iron Bloods are said to be a group of youths with high intelligence and special abilities taken in by the Chancellor. They work with the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police, but they answer to him, or so the rumors go. I wouldn't have dreamed their rank ran quite as young as that girl looked, though. I wouldn't have dreamed that their ranks ran quite as young as that girl looked, though. I wonder if our sister gonna be part of the Iron Blood. She hardly seemed suited for a life in the military squad. There's something that doesn't feel right about it. Still, it looks like we may yet be able to avert a war with Halvard. Yeah, there's special ops even in these things, man. Are you serious? I've heard many rumors about that Captain Lecture Scarecrow, as he's known by some. I'm given to understand he succeeded in almost every unofficial negotiation he's undertaken. And even if the Chancellor himself has taken action, success seems almost guaranteed. Their armored division stand down to alert level 2. Iron Blood Children. That's some name that's close. The Iron Blood Children? It makes me wonder if Sarah is working with the Chancellor or not. Intimidating? Dope? Yeah, that's a pretty dope name. All airships currently on the patrol are to return to Zindergate at once. Yes, sir. I guess everything went as planned. Well. Brings questions why Marcus isn't part of his father's special children's organization. Why would he be going to Thor's instead of his father's special training program? Unless he didn't qualify. He didn't have the talents. That's right, we did it. We're the heroes. Same day, 1900.
Precisely on time.
Comrade G, you've done well.
Comrade
In
C.
front of Crow. That's what C stands for. I can already tell. He gives me a Crow or Raven vibe. Anyway. In front of the grandfather's house, huh?
I wasn't expecting you to come all this way.
A leader has to make sure all the gears are moving as they should.
I wonder, does that mean her grandfather's still pulling the string?
It sounds like the plan was a resounding success.
Keep your pity to yourself. Our aim was to stir up a conflict with the Republic that would force him to let his guard down. To that end, this wretched state of affairs could hardly be called a success.
Who is him? I'm getting sick of these niggas withholding information among themselves.
And yet, even this outcome will work to our advantage in the days ahead.
Is it the Emperor? Is it the Chancellor?
After all, we demonstrated that he faces the risk of his ranks being divided without warning at any time.
Guess you gotta be the Chancellor. Because if it was the Emperor, he would know his ranks could be divided at any time. After all, they're already divided between the nobles and the reformists.
And neither the Icy Maiden nor Scarecrow can hope to outwit us.
Yeah, Chancellor.
You have a point.
So, are they working for the noble
We should
faction?
begin making preparations for the next step of our plan. The time has finally come to present ourselves on the world stage.
That's the spirit.
He turns down its Reen's adopted father, who's been pulling the strings behind the scenes.
Ooh, boy. At least all's well that ends well, right? Everyone in Group A is safe, and we narrowly avoided war with Calvard. Though I can't say I was expecting the Intelligence Division to show up when they did. A jet black airship. Probably one of Reinford's latest models. The military uses them for reconnaissance. The nobles and the rich just use them for fun. But as for how they got one... You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you?
And she's talking to the maid. Spy.
You really are a sharp one, Lady Sarah. It's almost troubling.
So Sharon's a spy for the Reinford Company. Probably trying to figure out what all their... What's most likely happening, right, is after her father left, Irene, right, probably realized that she participated in certain shady deals. And she's using Sharon, who's an excellent spy, I'm guessing, for reconnaissance to find out what certain shady, underhanded deals, or what certain shady, underhanded sales are being used for. Or, you know, the merchandise that was sold during shady deals are being used for.
I'm impressed that you could tell I was there.
I'm pretty sure you let me have that one. I felt a familiar sensation, though, just for a second. Makes me think back to this one time 2 years ago.
2 years ago, you say?
Never mind. But you really don't know then where that airship came from?
I'm afraid not. I checked the Rhineford Group's manufacturing records and couldn't find a trace. At least, not in the official files.
Yeah, like I said, shady, underhanded.
Sounds like Rhineford has its own issues to deal with.
That's when you grow too big.
Well, let's put that aside for now. I'm on my way to the settlement. What are you planning to do?
Well, I would like to give my regards to Master Gwen, so I would like to accompany you if that's all right. I can hardly wait to see the look on Lady Elisa's face when I show up.
Sometimes I actually feel bad for that girl.
I feel bad for you. Having all this secret espionage work behind the scenes. Must be hard for someone so lazy. Speaking from experience, I'm lazy. Like, I can only imagine how hard that work is. Fun, but hard. Deadly if you get caught. But she's a secret badass. So even if she did get caught, she'd probably just slice and shoot her way out. Thank you for everything. I'm so grateful for the kindness you've shown us. I'll never forget all the things I've seen and learned here. Indeed, I feel as though I've gained something truly invaluable. And another thing, Sarah keeps alluding to something, forgot her name, maid, did 2 years ago. I don't know if the maid suffers amnesia or if she has a twin sister and they just so happen to be in similar lines of work for different parties. Maybe the sister works for a military or secret organization while the maid works for the Rhineford Company. It makes me happy to hear that. Bro, Reen, you so high. Come on now, Lily, don't cry. Lily, Tomba, thanks for all you've done. You have my thanks as well. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'll return again when I have the opportunity. Until then, you gotta take care of everything for me here, Toma. Leave it to me. Alyssa, Emma, thank you so much. It was great getting to know you. I hope we'll have another chance to discuss sweets and fashion again someday. Thank you again for the wonderful tea recipe. Tea recipe. It may take me a while, but I hope that one day I'll be able to make it as warm and aromatic as you do. Did I get a tea recipe? I got 2 recipes. One was pizza. One was porridge. Did I miss a tea recipe? It seems this has been quite the experience for them. Indeed it does. Still, Sharon's as attractive as ever. So Sharon. So Sarah and Sharon. Sarah, Sharon, Sharon, Sarah. But you're quite the bodacious beauty yourself, instructor. Oh my, aren't you the charmer? If only you were a little younger, you'd be just my type. Instructor! And grandfather, at least try and be serious this once. Sorry, Star, I can't help myself sometimes. Anyway, to be serious for a moment here. It would seem you've made a discovery of your own. Yes. I think I finally understand why you left the Rhineford Company when you did. Is that so? You've been with me ever since I was a child, so I think I know as well as anyone how much you've given to the company. Because of that, it was even hard for me to understand why you would just turn your back and let Mother take over. But now I think I finally understand. You left because you truly loved the Rhineford Company, didn't you? Precisely. Since the Orbital Revolution, the Rhineford Company has created the technology that has defined people's modern lives. From railways to heating orbital cars, to airships, even the tanks and guns. I regretted none of them. What I did regret, however, were the railway guns we built 5 years ago. I thought so. With my apologies to Lieutenant General, those railway guns are little more than instruments of mass murder. With their innate limits and range of deployment, they have no real strategic value in a war. Their sole purpose is a weapon of mass destruction designed to effectively hold the innocent people of Crossbell hostage. In other words, to stop potential Republican army invasion before it starts. Nothing more, nothing less. It is an unpleasant truth to acknowledge, but I have no rebuttal. My daughter may have signed off on the project, but as the one who saw them completed, I was terrified of what we'd made. I feared that somewhere along the way, we had sold our principles and our souls as craftsmen to the highest bidders. When my daughter took over the company chair, I took the opportunity to step back from Rhineford and really think about where we'd gone wrong, about how we'd come to this point, and how to make things right. So that was why. I guess I don't have any intentions on returning soon. I'm afraid not. All that's happened in the past 5 years has only strengthened my resolve. In the company environment, my daughter's leadership of it, things have changed too much. For now, I'll let her take care of things from the inside. As for me, I'll do what I can from the outside to help the company find its way forward. Mr. Gwen. I think Thor's Military Academy is a fine place for you to be right now. No doubt there's still many obstacles lying ahead of you, but when you put your head together with such a diverse group, you're bound to see things you might not have otherwise. Just like you did while you were here, right? You may be right. I'll do what I can to try and see things from a different perspective. And both you and Mother. Both as members of the Rhineford family, and more importantly, because I owe it to myself. Proud to hear it. Reem, Gaius, Eustace, Emma, will take good care of her for me now, won't you? Of course. Leave it to us. We'd be happy to. Very well. Grandfather, stop that. I'd love it if Sharon could stay here with me a bit longer, though. I don't suppose I could tempt you to look after me for a while instead, could I? I'm afraid not. After returning to my duties as Class 7's caretaker. My poor heart! Grandfather, please. It's almost time for the train to depart. You should begin making your way over to the platform. Thank you. Take care, Lieutenant General. I'm about to get asked stupid questions and I get mad. I mean, what happened during the horrible war? What was the first railway? Bye-bye. Stop. May the wind and goddess always guide your path. I don't know if I missed something. I look forward to meeting you again someday. Have you gotten 3 recipes here? I always assumed 2 was the limit.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
B1.
I've got a little reward here for you. Keep up the good work. Good showing, everyone.
How are you getting A+ midterms? 3 plus 1? What did I get wrong in the midterms? It should be 3 plus 2. Level 4. Let's reach link level 4. Cheer, powerful strike. Link level 3. Rena and Emma reach link level 3. I guess save. End it. Continue. July 17, calendar 1204. Vol Flame Palace, Heimdall. Vol Flame Palace. Wow. that's the Imperial Palace. Yep. Nice. I really hope I can find some purple somewhere on there. Red, gold, black. Imperial government, Chancellor's office.
Negotiations with the Republican government are complete. The possibility of an armed conflict in the Nord Highlands has been successfully averted. However, they did demand that we hand over the mercenaries responsible from the attack as part of their terms.
I suppose that's...
Excellency. And he's supposed to be Eustace's father?
After all, it was a shortcoming on our side that allowed that incident to occur. We should consider this a chance to place Rocksmith in our debt, especially with the trade conference on the horizon.
Yes, sir.
Rocks.
Though it's regrettable that we were unable to catch the mastermind. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the ringleaders.
Indeed. It seems we'll need to exercise greater caution from now on, if this is what they're capable.
Yes.
Our
Yes,
next
you will.
concern is the upcoming summer festival. Any thoughts as to the optimal placement of the Ironbloods?
The Ironbloods, the Iron-blooded children.
I believe their primary target will be next month's trade conference.
Yes, yes it will be.
I propose posting Lecter to the east and Millium to the west. That leaves me here to take care of the capital.
Oh, is Milliam her sister?
Almost like you read my mind.
They have the same eye color and hair color.
Very well then. I'll leave the preparations to you.
To the west. Did I put Milliam in Thor's Military Academy?
Yes, sir. With all respect, don't be afraid of working me hard, sir.
Bow chicka wow wow. Hey kids! Can I have your attention? That's what you call a dirty-minded jerk. Joke.
I could run these kinds of logistics in my sleep.
Sure you could.
I am all too aware of how indebted I am to your abilities.
And he seems nice, but his face is mean.
That's why I'm leaving the summer festival in your capable hands.
Ooh. Poor baby girl. She's gonna take the full blame then.
Perhaps you may even consider using them as a test.
Who's them? Thor's military? Or the iron-blooded children? Is it Milliam?
Please excuse my intrusion, Your Excellency. His Excellency the Governor has arrived and wishes to speak with you.
Ah, show him in.
As you wish, sir.
Coming in.
Oh, is that Marcius's father?
Oh, forgive my intrusion. I didn't realize you had company.
Who is who?
No, it's quite all right. I just finished giving my report. It's wonderful to see you again, Governor.
Likewise. I think it's been, what, 2 months since we last spoke?
Wait, who is Marcus's father? Was he the governor or the chancellor?
I'm in your debt for helping out with the security arrangements at last month's commemoration event at City Hall. I'd been looking forward to thanking you in person.
Glad to have been of service. I'll be sure to pass on your thanks to everyone else involved. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Good work as always, Captain.
It never ceases to amaze me that a woman like that heads up the Ironbloods. Your icy maiden has the provincial armies positively scared stiff.
Yeah, I think
Competent
that's
as she
Maki's
is,
father.
she's not the group's primary
This guy.
member. But she and the rest of the Ironbloods continue to do some fine work. Especially against those cunning vipers amongst the ranks of the nobility and the four great houses in particular.
Agreed. But we'll need to stay vigilant.
I'm pleased that you agree. Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz.
Nope. He's Maki's father. Because Maki is Regnitz, right?
The feeling's mutual. Chancellor Gilead Osborne.
Okay.
Of course, and that's exactly why I intend to go with him.
Go with who? Where?
Next month's conference may be the West Samoria Trade Conference in name. But it's far more than that. It's the region's first international conference in modern times.
So Maki's father is the governor. Not the chancellor. Alright.
So the discussions won't be limited to economic matters. Regional security and other timely issues are sure to come up.
I see. So that's why all the region's heads of state will be in attendance?
And this is the prince?
Precisely. President Rocksmith will represent the Republic of Calvert, of course.
Then Eustace's older
Prince
brother?
Albert will be representing the Principality of Ermaferia as its head of state. Crown Princess Claudia will be coming to represent Liberl in place of the Queen. And representing Crossbell State, we have Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell. All of them are either heads of state or their acting representatives.
Meanwhile, Erebonia is sending Chancellor Osborne as a representative of the Imperial government. But Father is the head of state, isn't he?
Indeed, and that's why I'm planning to go as well, even though I'm far from the ideal candidate. The Imperial family needs to be represented to make sure all sides are on equal terms.
So these are both the royal princes.
You shouldn't be so harsh on yourself. But I think I understand the situation. I feel so ashamed. I shouldn't have to rely on you to educate me about simple politics like this.
You can join Thor's.
Recently, I feel as though all my inadequacies have been staring me in the face.
They probably have.
I wish every day I had the intelligence and quick-wittedness you possess.
You're just too young.
And I wonder, am I truly capable of inheriting the throne from Father?
Oh, so you're the crown prince. I guess that makes sense. If the older son was lacking in something, I guess we go to the second.
You know, Her Highness Princess Claudia of Liberl once said exactly the same thing.
She did?
As the successor to the throne of Liberl, I've heard that she agonized over whether she was fit to become queen. But eventually, she came to terms with her own inexperience and vowed that she would strive each day to overcome it. And I have no reason to believe that my talented brother cannot do the same.
Olivert, thank you. Your support means a lot to me.
That said, I do think you should spend more of your time living life the way you want to. I don't think anyone would blame you for wanting to indulge your interests once in a while.
I am how I am, I'm afraid. To be honest, I'm a little jealous of how being so open and carefree comes so naturally to you.
Well, I think it'd be less concerning for all involved if you avoided taking after me too much.
Another thing. I sometimes find myself admiring Chancellor Osborne's strong-willed nature as well.
Oh?
He was quite forceful in introducing the Imperial Transportation Act last year, despite the opposition's objections. But ever since then, I've heard the number of orbital car accidents has fallen dramatically. I can see why Father trusts him so much.
Too much.
Well, I wouldn't disagree that was a fine piece of policymaking. The campaign he launched with the help of City Hall was exceptionally well executed. But on the other hand...
Honestly, don't you think it's a little early in the day to be having a stuffy political discussion?
Their sister? Is our sister there too?
Alphen?
Oh, have your lessons already finished for the day?
Indeed. They gave us the afternoon off to prepare for the summer festival.
Summer festival,
But
huh?
come on, Cedric. You need to stop taking everything so seriously. We're
Agreed.
15. It's far too early for us to be worrying about politics.
That is a bit short-sighted, but I can see where you're
Actually, I'm not sure 15 is too early, to be honest.
What you should be concerned about is being more of a man at official parties. Blushing head to toe just from a lady asking you to dance? Shameful. Totally shameful.
Oh, come on. Why do you have to bring that up again?
You know, that did wonders for his popularity. The ladies at that party were swooning left and right. He was playing their maternal instincts like a harp.
Well, I can't deny that. Even some of the men there were fawning over him, saying Cedric was more of a youthful flower than me.
Surely you're kidding, right?
Nope.
That reminds me, Alphen. Have you decided on your dance partner for the upcoming garden party?
Don't say me.
Yeah. You've always avoided dancing at official functions.
Don't say my sister.
Curious, are we? Well, I do have someone in mind this time. Although whether I can get him to say yes...
Really?
My. It sounds like you aren't just blowing smoke. Imperial Chronicle is going to have a field day when they find out.
You're really going to dance with someone? Could it be a son from one of the 4 great houses?
That's for me to know and you to discover.
It's probably Rain. With how much his sister talks about him, she probably has this weird chivalrous knight image of a man on a horse with sword and armor glistening in the sun as he rides to swoop her off her feet. That's just not me.
He is a noble, though. I'll give you that much.
Is he?
Oh, that reminds me. Prince Olivert? I have a proposal I'd like to discuss with you.
Yeah? Good. What's this proposal? And are we back? We made it? I don't know where this is. Oh, is this my sister's academy? Is this doors? No, this is my sister's. Yeah. What's that say? Skanked District? Yep. Her hair looks purple from here, man. It's lovely. Reem's hair looks
I should
blue
open
from
that
a
letter
distance.
from Reem that came in this morning. I'm almost afraid to think how Her Highness would have reacted if she found this. Dear Miss Schwarzer. Really, Reem? Still Miss Schwarzer? I'm your own sister. What? Reem.
What did I say?
Why?
Why what? What did I say? Please. I don't know what he wrote. What did he write? Nigga, I don't know what just happened. I have no idea what just happened. Saturday. What the fuck just happened?
Mid-July. Summer had come to Trista, and that meant it was time for us students to dust off our short-sleeved shirts.
Word. We got new academy get up. What we look like? What we look like? Well, we just removed the red jacket.
With months of experience
So the
under our
red
belts,
tie?
we finally found ourselves adjusting to the rigors of our coursework.
Is he wearing a glove? When did Rain have a glove? Alyssa got a glove? Rain and Alyssa got gloves? Wait. Is Alyssa left-handed?
And it was during those early days of summer, before the heat became well and truly withering, that we saw the start of a uniquely seasonal new lesson.
What was it?
All right, that should be enough of a warm-up.
You swimming? Bird? Nice. Teacher? Nice.
I'm supposed to remind you that swimming classes
Nice.
here are meant to teach you skills relevant to military service.
So grab your guns and dive in.
You know, how not to drown if you wind up in the water, how to save others from drowning, CPR, that kind of stuff. In fact, CPR is a pretty vital skill on any battlefield. Reen, Elisa, would you care to give us a demonstration?
Yeah, sure.
Instructor!
Look at that scar. Boy. Brilliant. I love it. Right there over the heart. Ah. That is nice. Very excellent. Alright, I wonder how he got it.
In front of everyone?
I think I got it. So,
Come
are we
on,
dating or
guys,
something?
just kidding around.
No, we
Point
can do it.
is, it's still important that you learn how to do it and that you won't hesitate to use it if the need arises. Whether that means locking lips with someone of the same sex or the opposite.
Of course. Well, it is a skill we can use to save someone's life.
After we've covered that, I'll be timing how long it takes each of you to swim the length of the pool. Will you give me a
Swimming
hand, Laura?
lessons? Oh, yeah,
As you wish.
Swimming club. That's right. All things with Fee and Laura. They sell that shit?
You're up, Gaius. Ready, and go!
You're next, Emma.
He already jumped in before she said go, but okay.
Ready, go!
Wow, look at Gaius go!
Yeah, I already used to swim in that lake in the Highlands every summer, so I kind of expected that.
Emma's a lot faster than I thought she'd be, too. Though it's not much her swimming ability that I envy.
What do you... Oh.
Oh,
I get it.
Yeah, I get
You
it.
don't need to get it. Anyway, what are you doing just staring at girls in swimsuits?
I'm not staring.
I'm not
My eyes are
staring.
just pointed in that general direction.
General, I'm just looking in the general vicinity, you know? What do you mean staring, man? A lot of crazy shit just happened. The sky was blue, the sun was on fire, the clouds were white.
Well, any guy would have a hard time taking his eyes off of our class's girls. I'm not even sure who to gawk at first. I mean, even the other guys are handsome. You're pretty toned yourself, Reen.
Yeah.
You think?
Look at this scar, nigga.
Well, it does look like you put a lot into your exercise and training.
No, I didn't. You see this scar?
As
I
for
have
you,
to.
Elliot, I think you're better just the way you are.
Oh, really?
I don't think I want to imagine Elliot all buff and ripped.
I kinda do. Let's see. There we go. Yep, I can see it. Six pack. The toned biceps, triceps. Yep. I can see it.
Hey, what's that on the left side of your chest, Reen? Some kind of
It's
scar?
a scar. Obviously, it's a scar.
Oh, you're right. It's so faint that I hadn't noticed it before.
Faint. You call that faint? That's blatantly obvious. You couldn't get no more obvious than that, unless it was red or brown and decaying.
Oh, that. It's some kind of mark.
No, that's
It's been
a
there as
scar.
long as I can remember. Don't know how I got it, though.
Wow.
Actually, when I look at it more closely, it looks more like a bunch of little scars all knit together.
Yeah, I can see that.
It makes you look really manly and tough. I kind of wish I had one now.
I was saying how nice that shit looked too, man. It's dope.
Seriously?
It really wouldn't suit you. Trust me.
No, man, you just get one on your back. Nice little attention grabber.
Can't believe we finished with the exact same time. We must be destined to strive against each other forever.
What are you talking about? The only one I was competing against was myself. And even then, I barely put much effort into it.
I didn't even try. We tied.
Well, it's not like I was giving my best either.
So neither of you was trying, huh?
These two.
That was refreshing. I wouldn't mind swimming a little longer, actually.
Okay, Laura, are you ready? I'll time your lap. Though I doubt I really need to, considering you're in the swimming club.
No, please do.
Laura's next. You can tell she's a
gotta
member
save
of the
Laura.
swimming club. Just look at the way she stands on the block.
Ready, and go!
Yeah, well, we got an underwater visit.
She's fast. How is she doing it?
Impressive.
Whew.
Well done.
Let's see, 20.02 seconds. Not bad at all.
You trying to beat her fee?
All right, I think it's time for me to dive into the mix. Everyone, pick a partner. It's time for a little head-to-head competition.
Oh, yeah?
Well, that came out of nowhere.
Uh-oh, races.
It appears we've been given a chance to settle this once and for all.
I'm ready when you are.
I think we'd be a good match, Emma. How about it? True, our times were pretty close.
How about it, Laura? Want to partner up with me?
Not today, I'm afraid. I wish to challenge Fee this time.
Me?
Me. That's what I was thinking. Her?
Laura? But your times weren't even close.
Fee didn't try.
Well, all right, let's go with that. I guess that leaves me with Reen. It's your lucky day again!
Wait, why
Wait.
me?
Look at this scar on my chest. You see the scar? You know what I've been through to get this? I've been to hell and back. I told myself I'd never get in the water again. After the incident of '96. I guess. Wait, whoa, hold up. I don't get to save? We still going? Please let me save. I want to end the episode. It's been too long. No, I mean, 50 minutes isn't too long, man. Now this straight, it's gonna be an hour before I know it. Pets. Whoa.
I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted.
You know, this seems like it would be pretty effective as part of a diet plan.
Yes.
Okay.
Please, Lord.
Let's see what you got.
What do I gotta do here?
There's no way I'm going to win this, is there?
Go easy on me, Gaius.
Same to you.
What's going on here? Do I gotta press the
Ready?
button?
Go!
What? Press triangle or circle when the two circles overlap. I couldn't save. They didn't give me a chance to save. Shit. Missed it. Fuck. I'm unprepared. You fuckers. You screwed me. Second. Who did I lose to? I'm gonna do this off screen. Retry.
Ready? Go!
I was not prepared. Shit, 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 fuck, 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 fuck. I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna win it, I'm gonna do it. Retry. I'm never gonna get it up. Never gonna let it go. Never gonna turn around and hurt you. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I don't give a fuck how fast it goes. Fuck. I win. First. You went easy on me, Teach. Took me 4 tries, but you went easy on me. I can tell. Oh.
I actually won.
Nicely done, Reen.
It was the scar. The scar gave me all the power I needed. The memory, the flashbacks, the day of 96, the day that will not be mentioned. And the fear of the incident happening again. It's all I needed to tread the water like there was no tomorrow.
I'm exhausted.
Okay, are you both ready?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Fee, how about giving it all you've got this time?
Huh? Laura? What if I already did?
I don't think so. I could tell just by watching you. Don't make light of me. Your earlier time was certainly not the best you're capable of.
Well, it's not very polite to your opponent to hold back.
Consider you held back against me, you liar.
This isn't like the battlefields you grew up fighting on. It's a place you can grow and better yourself by challenging others.
Sure.
Deep down, I know you realize that.
Does she? I got the feeling that she was holding back in the first race, too. She didn't try because she's lazy.
Good.
It's laziness.
Then let us begin.
Holding back, I just don't want to put in the effort. Put my money on Fee. Go, little rabbit. Go, little rabbit. Woo!
Looking at them like this, it's obvious how different their builds are.
If build were all that mattered, we would have turned in faster times than either of them.
I imagine the difference lies in their control of their bodies.
Yeah, this'll be one to watch.
And this is why I'm giving it to Fee. She has better control.
What?
Incredible!
Is it a tie? I think Laura touched first.
Whoa.
Which of them was first?
It was too close to call.
No, there was a tiny difference. Laura came out ahead on this one.
Having longer arms might have been the deciding factor, even.
Oh, I wish I could have joined in.
Well done.
The same to you. You can do this when you want to, and yet you consistently hold back. Why?
No reason, really? Too much effort, I guess.
I feel you on that. Lazy to the core.
It seems we truly cannot find a middle ground.
Yep, you're all out effort, and she's like, nah, I just want to sleep. Granted, if you grew up on battlefields, I'm pretty sure if you weren't in battle, you'd want to go to sleep too. So, but they're just going up, and I don't know about you, but I'm wilting like a flower. Can I save? God damn it. As everyone knows, when the heat is on, then that's when the refreshing power of beer is at its peak. Fuck it, we're ending it here. If you guys enjoyed the episode, leave a like and comment, subscribe, join Slick Block. Alright, check my social media links in the description down below. Share if you feel like it. D.W.G is out. Peace. Fuck it.